everyone, welcome back. Today we will cover an important topic, subarray sum equals to k. So I am Shreyanjan. So the problem statement is we have been given an array of size n and an integer k, and we need to return the number of subarray in the array which sums to k. Let's think how can we build the solution. For that, let's take an example. So we have this array and we need to find a subarray with sum equals to 8. So you can clearly see this 1, 3 and 4. This is our subarray. So this is our required subarray. To solve this, we need to make some observation. The first one is we have this S1. This is a subarray sum starting from the first element till the end of the required subarray element. And we have another subarray S2 which starts from the starting element of this array to one element before this required subarray. So you can clearly see sum of all the elements in S1 subarray minus sum of all the elements in S2 subarray is equals to required subarray sum. Okay, and if we try to change some variables in this equation, it will become S1 minus required is equals to S2. Now I'm going to tell the main important part, so please listen it carefully. So this required subarray will only exist if the S2 exists, okay, and the S2 will exist only if S1 minus required exists. So what does S1 minus required tell us is if we are at any index I, then the sum from starting to the index I minus that required should exist. So how we will check it exists? So we're gonna use hash map for it. Let's see an example. So we have this array. So the subarray sum we required here is 8. So S1 minus required is S2. Suppose we are at index number this. So the S1 for that will be 2 plus 1, 1 minus 1, 1, 3 and 4, 11. And the required is 8, so 3. So if the subarray with sum equals to 3 exists before it, then we will get a subarray with sum equals to 8. So this is our S1. So subarray with the sum equals to 3 is this 2 plus 1, and there is one more option, and this is also a subarray with the sum is equals to 3. So if we take this is our S2, so then this will be our required subarray which is equals to sum 8. And if we take this as our S2, so then this will be our required subarray with sum is equals to 8. So that means if the S2 exists for 2 times, then we will get 2 required subarray on that case. So if we get 8 times, then we will add the required subarray 8 times. Now let's see the algorithm of what we have discussed till now. So we are maintaining a sum so far, and we check if the sum minus required, which is S2, exists. And then if it exists, we add the number of time it exists. And then we also store the sum till now in the map, so that in the later we can use it to find if that sum exists or not. Let's see the pseudo code. And so this is our function. We have an array arr and the required, which is the required subarray sum. We make a map. This is our answer, tells us how many times the subarray sum exists. And this is some variable which stores the current sums so far. So we iterate over the loop, we add the sum, and we check if the sum is already equals to the required subarray sum, then we increment our answer. We check if S2 exists, that means if sum minus required exists. If it exists, then we add number of time it exists using previous sum minus required, and we add it to answer. And also we store the current sum so far in the map, and then we return our answer. Thanks for watching. Hope you will like it. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to view more content like this.